It's just a real life situation because decades, years beforehand, it was never surgery. People had to deal with their body, how they deal with it, and it's out of you to do what you want to do with it. People then got their body done 3 times, 4 times, several times to make sure they self is perfect, make sure they self is together and straight. And yeah, like too. Like more things were said even about like my kid birthday party that was like last year. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody paying for that. Like bro, truthfully, like Nique mama threw that party. Nique mama threw that whole party. And I got messages and proof of me and Laina asking Jacinda, Nique mama, do she need anything from us? Do she want us to?
And that's just what pisses me off because I still got this boy ready. When y'all literally did not have an outfit for my son, didn't make sure he had a haircut, and then try to still get online and put it and paint it as if though I'm a bad mom. And I hate that. Swain get every second that he can prove that I'm a bad fucking mom, he tries to. And bitch, I am the best baby mama that a nigga can ask for. I don't ask for nothing. I take care of my son. My son is well taken care of. He don't have to do nothing. Swain won't lift a finger to pay for nothing. Like, won't even pay for a birthday party, but show up first with the camera in everybody's face trying to make it seem like he did something. Dwayne had to pay for Kaza's birthday party. Like, come on, let's be real. I don't really speak about the shit that go on behind closed doors. Y'all don't do shit for him. So stop trying to put on this persona like y'all do. Y'all don't show up. Y'all don't do shit. And then stop trying to make it seem like it's because he in Louisiana. Because every time my son have an event, I'm showing up. Nigga, you don't show up. And Laina saying,
oh, all of us in this one little home. There's Kaza. Our church is closed.
Hey cousins, I did tell y'all that if King made a video responded to Nique, I would come back with a response to King. So here we are. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. The video King made really pissed me off real bad. But we're gonna get into it. That's what we're here for. We're gonna unpack what he said. We're gonna discuss it. We're gonna talk about it. Cause cousins, it's a mess. But I need y'all to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for all the love you showed me on my first video. Please make sure you guys are subscribing. Comment in the comment section. Like the video. Give me some more ideas or videos or topics that you want me to talk about. But this is a safe space and I'm ready to get this journey going. Thank you guys all for watching and let's get into it. Let's unpack. So King, I know originally you brought up the whole body shaming thing and getting your body done thing because everybody's talking about Laina. And I am not going to body shame Laina at all. She did just have a baby, so it's really unfair to talk about her. And she did not look like that, how she looks now before the baby. So we really can't fault her. But King, this video of yours was supposed to be about your son and him not having slacks for your engagement party. But you're talking about people getting their bodies done. It's really given that you're jealous, King. You give me bitter baby daddy. And I used to love Nique and King. Like, they were my favorite YouTube couple growing up and watching them. But it's like King is very bitter. He's really mad at the fact that he left Nique. He got with Laina, got her pregnant, all within a year, cheated on Nique, all of that, all within a year. And Nique is still leveling up. She's still traveling, living her best life, doing what she's supposed to be doing. And she's not angry. She's not bitter. She's not sad. And I feel like King is so angry at the fact that he can't get to her anymore. Like, let's unpack this, cousins. Let's unpack.
Kaza's birthday was supposed to be originated in Orlando, Florida, because Nique had what she had going on with the basketball, whatever, wild stuff going on. And that got canceled on that. It was just too much going on that. So Jacinda was like, she'll throw the party at her house. We text and ask, do y'all need us to bring anything? Well, do you know, I'm like, what it look like me not pulling up to my own kid's birthday party at the grandparent house? And I'm invited and I'm told to come. I asked, what do I need to do? Was what? Nobody said anything to me. Everything was already handled. They actually wanted me to be in a Spider-Man suit. I even just talked to Nique before I make this video, and even said the same thing to her. It's like, I feel like y'all try to play me then. If somebody paid for the party or whatever and nobody told me that, but just last minute, like it's so last year, and y'all just saying that just out of a heat of a moment off of one small thing. So much being said off of a t-shirt and some slack.
Woo! King, there's no way you can tell me that your son's birthday, the same birthday he has every year, is last minute. Like, let's be for real here. Your son's birthday wasn't last minute. Maybe the party location was last minute, but his birthday and him having a birthday party wasn't last minute. There's no way. They had custom shirts. They had bounce houses, all type of decorations. That was last minute, King. BFFR. Come on now. Nah, I'm not a fan of bullshit. And King is a bullshitter. All right? He's not proactive at all. It doesn't make any sense. I asked, what was needed for my son's birthday? What? You asked what was needed for your son's birthday, King? Are you serious? You know what you need for a birthday. Orchestrate. Be a part of it. Be a part of the planning. Be a part of the financial planning. Like, do something. Be useful. And I'm not gonna lie, I see now why King usually stays quiet and doesn't say anything, because when he starts talking, everything doesn't make sense at all. Honestly, King, this video just confirms everything that Nique says. It confirms that you are a part-time dad. It confirms that you don't financially take care of your child if he is not in your home or with you. And it just confirms that you are not proactive at all. Like, you're just not useful. Like, why did you make this video, King? Like, what, cousins, I'm telling y'all right now, this video pissed me off so bad. I cannot stand a deadbeat. And the worst thing of the worst is a deadbeat that has a woman behind him that think he is not a deadbeat. Like, this is just ridiculous that we're even having this type of discussion for something as simple as common sense. And King, you did say that Nique's mom planned the party, which she probably did. She probably did organize everything, but Dwayne still paid for it. So it really was no point in you bringing all that up in the video. But again, please, guys, comment down below. How do you feel about this right now? Like, would you want to deal with a man that doesn't really take care of his kid when the kid is not around? Would that be okay for you? As a woman, comment down below. Let me know how you guys feel about that. I'm going to be honest. I'm just thinking about, if he's doing this now, imagine if, let's say, him and Laina doesn't work out. Imagine how it's going to be for her and the girls when he's not in the household with them. But anyway, let's get into it.
That somebody had to go get. I really wish, Nique, I really wish you would have texted me yourself and said, hey, can you cash at me? Can you send me some money for me to send to you to go even get it if you was going out your way to get Kaiser out?
King must be selling Audacity. Because at this point, that's the only thing that he has. It make sense to me. She was supposed to ask you to cash app her, King? Really, King?
Even a mom, I could have sent money. I could have whatever. Like, however y'all wanted to play it, it could have been played that way. Instead of like later on, like it became a problem that I didn't even see a problem in. I mean, I'm still puzzled how this is even like a topic. Like, how I'm right now explaining myself. And right now I'm sitting here trying to figure out like how am I, like why am I, like damn, I gotta really explain myself. And I hate doing that because it's like this is a whole new year.
You really don't have to explain yourself to us, King. But you have to explain yourself to Kaiser, your son. You need to explain why you're waiting until after the birthday to send money. Why you're waiting until after his spring break to send money when you should have took him school shopping. Why you're waiting until after he's already at grandma's house to be crying about why he's not living 30 minutes away from you. King, please, explain to your son. Don't explain nothing to us. Explain to your son. And as I said before, everybody keeps making it like this is about clothes. This is about clothes. No, it's the principle. His son should not be left out of anything. It doesn't matter what it is. And as a stepmother, as a wife, there's no way in hell I would ever have my stepchild without having something. Are you serious? When you marry a man that has a child, you're marrying the child as well. There's no way in hell you can. Oh, and my girls have their clothes in the closet, and my girl, okay, and that's his son. And what does he have? And King, I don't understand why we're even having this conversation, cousins. What's going on? Am I making sense? Can you guys comment down below? Am I making sense? Am I the only one that sees this? I don't understand why King really, how he doesn't get it. I don't see that.
And I thought like since we came together and stuff and made videos together, I thought like we'll be straight. But ever since then, it's like we really don't talk to each other because.
So I got a question for the moms.
Okay.
How is it being a stepmothers? Like I understand y'all got your own kids, and in the media people try to portray like, oh, yeah. I just seen something the other day, Kaza's birthday. We was all at the party. I seen they posted. Well, Laina said happy birthday, but Dwayne didn't say nothing. I'm like, man,
or Laina called
like,
yes, her little helper.
Yes, so I'm like, it's always something. It's always something. It's always gonna be something. But like, how is that? Like, just being stepmother. We can only say it, to a certain extent because we don't feel how y'all feel actually about the kids. Both of y'all have stepkids, so. How is that?
You want to go?
I'll go first. In the beginning, like, well, it comes naturally. Like, I'm a natural with kids, honestly. I've worked with kids my whole life. I've been to Japan, Guatemala, working with kids. So, yeah, I love kids. So I was like, he was just so cute, happy. Like, yeah, he loved me. He always wanted to be with me. So I was like, he's cool. Like, I just felt at some point, though, it was just like, I kind of felt like, what's my boundary, with like the internet, because it'll be like, if I don't post him for something, I'm like, damn, like they're coming at me, like you don't love him like this. And it's like, I do, but like I also respect his mom. Like I'm not this right. At the end of the day, like, yeah, he's in my presence and I care for him, but also like he got a mother. It's not like he doesn't have a mother, so I had to like get over that in my head, like, just dealing with the internet. A lot of it just be the internet, man.
I think I've been wondering who paid him to do that. Like,
it's so powerful now, though.
Like,
it's like it's one of the things that rule the world. So
it's like ill.
It's just so powerful.
It's so ill of the assumptions.
But yeah, I feel like that, and then just like like obviously you can't. Well, my kid, I'm like. Do certain stuff that I wouldn't do to Kaiser, right? Mm-hmm. And that's just like at the end of the day, like that's your son. It's not like fully my kid.
Yeah.
And I think that's just respect and stuff. But I don't know. I feel like I care for him and I give him that, like when he's over at our house, I give him that womanly love. Like he's not, obviously he's missing his mother, but he's not missing out on a motherly love in the household. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's important. When I cook for Ocean, I'm making sure he's eating too. I'm making sure that he's straight, that same way I care for her, I care for him. And I feel like, but then I know my boundaries as like a woman, like I'm not going to discipline him because that's not my kid. But yeah.
Ditto. I feel the same way.
Like that. Kazu always with your mom, and if we do talk, if you have him, I may call you and talk to him like here and there, so and so, but like we always get into an argument and a disagreement about a small situation. So yeah, I just want to come here, man, just say, man, publicly speaking, whatever y'all don't hear me and her say off camera towards each other face to face, I'm gonna say this: please don't use my name in any video, don't mention me in any video, don't use nothing dealing with me in any of your videos when it comes to what's going on in my household, with my household, you know what I'm saying, what I got going on. Don't use my name. I just feel like you should have never used the engagement party as a title for you. Like that ain't even your function. That was not even your function. That's not even your place and space to even make a video like that. I don't know, like something else. Not King's engagement party after I told you off camera so many times, stop using my name. And I think that's where it's like going over people's heads. Like I said that so many times and for you to use it, and people are where they're at now, coming at me about something that they know nothing of, you didn't know nothing about, because I was having a conversation with your mama, and then your mama was handling it, and your mama told you last minute you didn't like the outfit that your mama got Kaiser, so you went upon yourself to go get another outfit.
If I hear your mama left this, your mama left that, King, You were supposed to buy your son a fit. Point blank, period. Regardless if grandma left it or not, you were supposed to buy your son a fit. That's it. And him rolling his eyes in the last clip when he was talking about Nique, how he told her already not to talk about him. I really realized, and I could be wrong. But you hate her, King. You really don't like her. You don't like her guts at all. And the fact that you hate her so much, it's unsettling to me, baby, because you're about to get married, King. You should have been healed, baby. You should be happy. You should be content. You shouldn't be worried about your baby mama or the mother of your child. But yet, it seemed like you're so irritated by her. Like, why can't she just pose? Okay, you don't want her to put your name. I get that. That's your boundary. Understandable. Copy. Why didn't you get your son a fit? Let's keep it going.
Video about it to say what you had. You didn't have to make no video about it. Like, you could have just left it what it was if you was helping. And I really wish.
What's up, you guys? We went to Laina and King's engagement party. Thank you guys again for the invite. Everything was super cute. I loved it. Loved it. The food was amazing. Look at Laina and King. They were so cute. I loved it. The decor was everything. It definitely matched the aesthetic, the vibe. I loved it. Everyone looked really, really good. Like, everyone. They had like a photo booth. We took pictures. Like, everybody was taking pictures and flicking it up. We all was vibing, taking shots. Y'all see Melinda, Georgia, and Misha. Everyone was cute. We were all so cute. We were vibing, you guys, the usual. We always have a good time when we step out. And then we were showing our shoes, what was on our feet, and we all was having a good time. This is Laina, turn, baby, turn, baby, turn. And then that's her mom, and she was turned, so we was all having such a good time. We was taking so much shots, y'all.
Would have sent me, asked me, or text me and said, hey, can you cash out me or anything? And I definitely wouldn't have sent that for you because you know that wouldn't have been a problem. Oh yeah, another thing too. I just sent your mama some money for college spring clothes. You just came over here to me and told me the situation on why I had to send $200 off your behalf because you taking care of that side of home, which is cool. And I sent that to your mama to make sure college was straight. And if anything else, anybody else need from me, I'm never hiding. You can always call and say, hey, I need this or that. Closed mouth don't get fed.
Why I had to send $200 off your behalf is wild. That's your son. It's not off her behalf. That's your son. And $200 is really nothing. You don't do anything. That's your son. I don't understand, King. What are you talking about right now? It makes no sense whatsoever. At the end of the day, King, you really just confirmed every single thing that Nique said. And it's just really sad because you said that you do what you do for your son when he's with you, and he's barely with you. So I don't think you understand that he still needs to eat. He still needs to bathe. He still needs time. He still needs attention. He still needs affection. He still needs snacks. He still needs clothes and shoes and water. He needs all of that. And you're not providing that. So if you're only providing for him, which is what you said, when he is with you and he's barely with you, then that means you're not providing for your son. So, King, it's time to reevaluate this whole situation. You need to be proactive. Instead of waiting for someone to tell you what your son needs, you know when his birthday is. We all know when his birthday is. We literally watch her give birth to him. So, King, do better. I would say though, King, you have given Laina a lot of grace during this time, and I really do hope that behind the scenes you're talking to her, because the same way you're saying you don't want Nique coming on here talking about you and having your name in her title and blah blah blah, Laina is doing the same thing. Laina has brought this to Twitter. That's how everybody got the whole "I'm fed up" thing. Laina standing on business. Where you think Nique got that from? Like, it's a lot of tit for tat. You gotta have the same energy for your BM that I meant for your wife, not your BM, but for your wife, you have to have the same energy for her. And Laina, you need to make sure that King is stepping up. There's no way in hell I'm going to be in a house with a man and he has a kid outside of that household and I'm not making sure that he's checking up on that child, not making sure that he's seeing that child, not making sure that he's buying things for that child. The child doesn't have to be in the household with you for you to buy things for the child. That makes no sense at all. So that means that when the child is not in your vicinity, in your home, the child is no longer eating, no longer sleeping. Come on. As a wife, as a mom, but then again, you guys are young. You guys are figuring it out. The same way that Nique is a new mom, Laina's a new mom, King's a new dad. So I'm going to give you guys all grace. But I'm honestly tired. It seems like every year, March, April, May, this happens. Every single year since Nique and King has broken up and Laina has been in the picture, every single year something like this has happened. And at this point, just stop bringing it to the media. We don't want to hear it anymore. We don't want to see it anymore. We don't want to. I don't want to hear it.
If we all having it, you shouldn't have to come to me and I shouldn't have to come to you. Because if he's in your house, if he's in your possession, I know for a fact Kaja is taken care of. As much as you know when Kaja with me and I have him, Kaja is well taken care of because I never call or ask for anything for when it comes to him about anything. Or Kaja need this, or I need food in my house for Kaja, or Kaja need some clothes. I don't do that because that's my responsibility, nobody else's.
I honestly think that King is really not mad at the fact that Nique put his name out there. Like, her putting his name out there is really, that's not what really pisses him off. The fact that she puts his name out there and people see that he's being a deadbeat, like, he doesn't want to be a deadbeat in public. He wants to be a deadbeat in private. That's just how I feel. Because it makes no sense. It just makes no sense. This whole situation, every single thing that he's saying, everything that Laina is saying, it makes no sense. And Nique is not perfect by far. Not perfect. But at the end of the day, she's not giving bitter. I don't think anybody can say she's giving bitter.
I know I made the baby with you, but I still take accountability of my own responsibilities with or without you. So
is responsibility, accountability in the room with us when it comes to King? Because I haven't seen it yet. Honestly, I have not. King, when it comes, please tell me so I can see. Because I don't see you taking accountability or responsibility for anything. For your son, for yourself, for your wife. Like, King, what be useful, King. Literally. Be useful. Splain.
you just don't know what I go through as a man. One man between two women. That's a daughter and a mama. One man with one kid. And that's how I feel about that. So I'm always say that and they know I said that. So
and still no accountability. So one daughter, one mama. I'm in the middle. The only reason why you're in the middle, King, is because when your son was living in Houston, you did not want to take him to school. Remember the weeks that, oh, matter of fact, watch my last video, guys. Go on my page and look at my last video and you'll see the video of when he was supposed to be taking his son to school and he wasn't. So let's stop talking about the grandma being the mama and I'm sorry. The grandma being the baby. Yes, Nique and her mom are both alpha women. But King is more of a laid back guy, and being that they're so proactive and he is not, I think that is what the issue is. And he keeps saying he's in between Nique and her mom, but really, if he was stepping up like he was supposed to as a father, Nique wouldn't need her mom to be in the middle of her and King. I don't see how he doesn't see all of this aligning together. He is in the middle. He is the common denominator. If King would just get it together as a man and be the father that I know he can be a great father, but for some reason, like, he's just, ooh, King, what is going on, baby? I truly, truly, truly hope that King would just grow up a little bit. I know it takes men a little longer to grow up, but I think once he really steps into his manhood and really is confident in who he is as a man and as a father, that he will be better. I really do, because he can be a great father, but him being so laid back, letting Nique and her mom take care of everything, do everything from financial to physical to emotional. And yeah, he says that if his son behaves bad, they call him, but you're a dad. You're supposed to be called.
Adult and to be like a man between two women for one kid is just so hard because it's like a ball going over my head of like one say one thing, one say one thing, and then when it all comes down to it, I'm the bad person or I didn't take care of what I was supposed to take care of and stuff. And I think like that's really unfair in my shoes, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like I know what kind of conversation I have with people like in real life and like face to face or on the phone versus like getting online right now and having a like a camera conversation.
The only thing I see unfair is the fact that you don't see your part. You don't see where you went wrong. You don't see how this all started. You don't see what and where and how, and you don't see anything that comes to your firstborn son. The problem is you, King.
I didn't ask like, please don't use my name. I won't use your name. Don't mention me in any of your videos. Don't title no video using your ex, even my name, King, or whatever I got going on my side, because my side is my side, your side is your side. And just to elaborate on what we're going on, it's just about my engagement party. Something that I had planned special with me and my fiance. We both had this special for us. You know what I'm saying? This wasn't about nobody else. This wasn't about none of the kids. It was about me and her. Now, before I get into that point, I'm gonna start off with the root of it when it came to between me and her mama having a conversation about Kaiser clothes. Now, to start off on this, me and her talked 2 weeks before the engagement party. I called her one of the days. Kaiser was with her. He was playing with his cousin. You know what I'm saying? They was out having them time, having a little fun or whatever. And me and her was on the phone. I asked her, "Is you coming out here anytime soon? Because I'm having a party." And she asked me what day, and I was like, well, it's gonna be like that next Saturday or whatever. And she was like, yeah, I'm supposed to be coming out there and so, and for her own reason. Me and her talking, we never said anything about Nique. It was no conversation with Nique. It was nothing about Nique. It was just because me talking to her because she had my kid. So I asked her in the conversation, like, like, hey, do you guys have white shirt, black slacks? Because I know he go to church with y'all. And she was like, I'm pretty much sure that he probably do have it in the house. When I get home, I'ma look and see. I was like, okay, cool, just let me.
At this point, I'm really trying to understand, why was it a secret that you didn't want to say that it was an engagement party? Why didn't you just say engagement party instead of saying I'm having a party? You see how you caused your own trouble? Because if you would have just said it was an engagement party, they would have known how serious the party was. Then one or two things would have happened. The grandma would have definitely made sure she did not leave the clothes because you didn't want to buy it. Or Nique would have definitely made sure her son had a fit once he landed in Houston.
The phone conversation ended on that note. She was supposed to call me back and let me know. I was waiting on that. I think we talked in that same week. I think that Sunday I called her again. I was talking to a Kaiser. We didn't bring up the situation about his clothes. We had another conversation. We was just talking, me checking on Kaiser and stuff. So after that conversation, I think in that week, I double back and I text like, hey, do Kaiser have his white shirts and white slacks? Because I'm like, it's getting to that point. Like, I was going to buy his stuff regardless anyway, but it's just like I asked and you told me you was gonna look and see. So I was waiting on that. I was waiting on that answer to be told to me. So if I had to go buy it, I would have went bought it. If I didn't have to go buy it, I didn't have to go buy it because he had it. That's like really like simple. Like if it's co-parent, if he have something over there and I call and ask and you do have it, vice versa, if you call me if he got something over here, like so it should be exchanged. I could send it to y'all, I could send it to y'all, and y'all could send it to me. It shouldn't have been like a problem or no situation on that.
King, you are correct. It definitely is not a problem when you're co-parenting. But you don't have nothing at your house for them to exchange, King. So what are they exchanging? Okay, thank you. At this point, I just feel like I'm being repetitive. If he would have just bought his son's outfit when he bought his own, we would not be having this conversation. But the simple fact that you basically forgot your son, instead of just saying that, I forgot to get my son an outfit, I honestly feel like Kaiser really was not going to be invited to the party, but he was only there because King and Laina didn't want everybody to ask where he was. Because at this point, they could care less if Kaiser was there. or if he had everything together. As a stepmom, as a wife, when you are putting your own kids' clothes together, your stepkids' clothes should be being put together as well. There's just no excuse.
So I called her. I actually texted her about the shirt, and she said that in a text message she said that she'll look and see again. Same thing she had told me on the phone verbally. She texted me that again. So she ended up having it. She ended up having the white shirt and some slacks. So she was like she was gonna bring it out here and stuff when she come, but she was supposed to be here that Friday, but she ended up making it that Saturday. So she was like, I'll be out there to bring it or whatever. So I'm like, okay, cool. So Friday night, Kaiser could have got dropped off to me, because we were supposed to get a haircut that morning. I got a haircut that morning, 8 o'clock a.m. I text her mama 8 o'clock a.m. Saturday just to check on like where y'all was at, because Saturday I didn't get a call from y'all. I didn't talk to y'all. So Saturday morning, I texted and said, good morning. Did y'all make it in time? Because I was just getting my haircut on the chair, because Kyle was supposed to get a haircut with me if he would have got dropped off at Friday night too. I didn't get a response, so I called her. She texted me back and said, 1 sec. Okay. Now it's like 12:30 now. From 8 o'clock to like 12:30 p.m. She takes me back, and me and her actually got on the phone because I was driving. I was going somewhere, and she was talking. She was like, "Hey, Spillane, we just leaving from the house. I end up leaving his stuff." So now I'm driving. I'm like, dang. So now we on the phone, and I'm like, well, I'm about to go run to Target right quick, I'm about to run to the store right quick and try to go find him some stuff last minute, because she on the road on her way to Houston. By the time she get out here, it's probably gonna be late. If you left at 12, you'll get here like around 5, 6 o'clock. I know how far it is. PM. So me and her was talking. She was like, okay, cool. So I was going to the store, but then at the same time,
when she's driving to Houston, she tells King like, hey, I forgot the clothes, and it's the day of the party. I have appointments. Mind you, I was 40 minutes late to my appointment. Like, we had no time to go to the store and go pick him up an outfit. And she was heading to Nique's house anyways. And then
I had my whole day planned. I had to meet the event planner. I had to make sure the building was straight. I had to put the stuff in there. My whole day was already like definitely finna head and get our things done together and stuff like that.
So right now I'm at Verizon Wireless, and it's taking so long for me to get this phone, bro. I'm supposed to be in and out. Nobody know I'm here right now to get a phone, but y'all, I'm here right now looking at the 15 Pro Max. I'm like, damn, I shouldn't went here for it. But now I got her the 14 Pro Max. I got myself the 14 Pro Max. I'm gonna wait till the 16 come on, so I'll pop off with one of them. But man, so many people in this mug. I'm like, bro, come on here. I got things to do. Time. Come on now, that's all I got going on. This mother hurry up.
Alright, you guys, so right now I am at the venue. This is like a scramble vlog coming from like just morning. Laina going to get her nails done. I tried to go get a phone earlier today too, but phone part was a whole mission. I was told. I ended up texting her back because I had told her I can go run and get it, but then she ended up saying like, she'll go to the store. And she's okay, she'll go to the store and she'll go find him something, etc., etc. So I'm all right back.
And since y'all be so quick to say that y'all communicated with my mama and that, y'all had an understanding and my mama knew, I just didn't know because I don't have Kaiser 24/8, then we'll let my mama talk. I'll put her on FaceTime so that she'll put her 2 cents in, because obviously y'all feel like y'all be talking to my mama all the time and y'all got some type of agreement. When shit, I'll call his mama. And his mama will let you know exactly how everything be laying out. But this my mama. So
I'm literally on the phone with his mama right now. Okay, so first of all, just a quick version. They called me like a week and a half and said they were having a party. Can I bring Kaiser to Texas? Which I always do that, even though it's 4 hours. I do that. Out of the kindness of my heart, I said yes, I'll bring him. Never said what kind of party it was. The night before, and I have the text messages I can show you guys. He said, do you have any slacks, the white shirt? I said, I should have some. I'll check when I get home. Now that next morning, I was really busy trying to get everything together and get Kaiser to Texas. I texted him and said, I forgot to look. I couldn't find it. He said, that's fine. I'll get Kaiser outfit. 1 hour before I had to drop Kaiser off to the event, and he asked me to pick Kaiser up from the event, they told me I wasn't able to get it. Can you get it? So I had to call Nique, because at this point, if I don't call Nique to get it, I didn't have time to stop. We're just making it to Texas, and I'm exhausted. So Nique had to, she said, what is it? I asked him, what is it? He says, our engagement party. And he was like, oh, no, mama, he's not going to an engagement party with just anything on. We need to go get him an outfit. So we had 30 minutes to run to the mall, get Kaiser an outfit, to go with a shirt that he already had, and I got him to the event in time, and I picked him up that night. Laina, I am tired of her trying to degrade my daughter as a mother because Nique takes good care of Kaiser. Nique pays for tutoring. Nique take care of me. Nique is here every week, at least 2 or 3 days out the week, taking her son to school. He is in one of the best schools in Baton Rouge right now, and everybody knows why he's going to school here. Who better to help take care of your child than your mother, somebody who loves that child just like you?
After that situation of me and her talking to Laina, I have not once talked to Nique. I have not talked to Nique. She haven't called me. She haven't asked me no questions. She ain't say none of that to me. Me and her ain't even talk that whole Saturday. Me and her mama was talking, and the mama had hit me up again, just getting it situated. So she was saying like she was gonna go to the store, which she did. She went to the store herself to get him some stuff, white shirt, some slacks. It was the simplest thing that he needed to match his sisters. His sisters them had on white little dresses that they been having. All he needed was white shirt, black slacks, just to match them and just have a good time.
I'm really glad that you, as well as your wife, both said that your girls had clothes in their closet for the party. And you guys are again confirming what we all know, that you guys don't have anything for your son at your home. That's the problem. You're a father, you're a parent. Regardless if your son lives with you or not, you need to make sure you have clothes at your home for your child. And then on top of that, Verizon wasn't supposed to be a part of your plan. You had time to go and stop at the store. You were in Verizon getting a new iPhone for you and your wife instead of getting a fit for your son. That was more important at the time. Priorities, King. Priorities. I really need you to step up. I need you to do better. Like, there's just no way. You're a black father. You're a black man. Like, the standards are higher. Sorry. But there's no way you're giving this half-ass treatment to your son and you think that that's okay. Then you're on here saying, oh, I came from a 2-parent household. My dad, he showed me how to be a great man. I really hope that's not what your daddy showed you.
She told me she was gonna go to the store and get his stuff, and she got his stuff. That's what she told me. She said she went and got his shirt, she went and got his pants, she went and got his outfit. From that point on, I don't know from her house or what she said of Nique seeing the clothes and didn't like the clothes that she had got for Kaiser, and then Nique asked her what type of party it was, and I did tell her that it was an engagement party like after the fact, but I didn't know that I had to say like, hey, I'm having an engagement party. That was really much it. I didn't know I had to go in so much into details of depth on saying like I'm having an engagement party and all that. So
King, why is the engagement party such a secret? And it seems like it's only a secret to Nique. Why is it only a secret to Nique that she's the only one that didn't know it was an engagement party? Like, why are you trying to keep it under wraps? You're supposed to be moving on and happy. Nique does not care, King. I don't know if you think she's going to try to rain on your parade. Trust me, she doesn't care. And I don't know if this is your way to try to make her feel some type of way, or what is your angle here? And then why aren't y'all two communicating? Regardless if Kaiser's with the mom or not, you two still need to communicate. You are his parents. This just doesn't make sense to me. This whole thing makes no sense. After this video, I don't even want to talk about it anymore, because honestly, making this video is pissing me off. You guys need a solid co-parenting routine. When he's going to be with what parent, what week, what day, when you're going to send the money, what week, what day. You guys need routine, because it's not going to work any other way.
Kaiser was straight and had what he had and needed, and he was going to come to me. I think that all really had mattered. After she brought the clothes that she had got for Kaiser to Nique, Nique didn't like the clothes that she got her, so Nique took it upon herself to go to the store and go get a better outfit that she said that she went to go do for him.
Never said what kind of party it was. The night before, and I have the text messages I can show you guys, he said, do you have any slacks, the white shirt? I said, I should have some. I'll check when I get home. Now that next morning, I was really busy trying to get everything together and get Kaiser Texas. I texted him and said, I forgot to look. I couldn't find it. He said, that's fine. I'll get Kaiser outfit. 1 hour before I had to drop Kaiser off to the event, then he asked me to pick Kaiser up from the event. They told me I wasn't able to get it. Can you get it? So I had to call Nique, because at this point, if I don't call Nique to get it, I didn't have time to stop. We're just making it to Texas, and I'm exhausted.
King, that was very passive aggressive to say that Nique took it upon herself to go and change your son's outfit when he never had an outfit in the first place. And she only wanted to make sure that he looked good for his dad's engagement party. The fact that you're trying to make this a situation, throw it back onto the mom like she did something, you really want her to hate that you're having a good time. You want her to hate that you are having a big day, that you're getting engaged. Why do you want her to hate it so bad? You're creating, I feel like in this situation, you're creating a problem that there is none.
Like I said, I didn't talk to Nique. I haven't had a conversation with Nique. My kid was with your mama.
And why isn't your kid with you, King? You keep bringing this mama thing up.
Last time me and her talked was after Easter. She dropped Kaiser off here. Me and Nique had a face-to-face. Nique came to my house. We talked outside. It was just me and her outside. She dropped Kaiser off. We had a good long talk for like maybe an hour of us just talking, saying things. Cause we don't see each other like that and we don't talk like that towards each other. But every time we do talk or have a situation, we always bump heads. We always get into an argument. We always get into a fuss of something that she don't like. Something in her
You have to point out that you guys are fussing because of things she don't like. Copy. But King, let's be honest. If you were in Nique's position and you had to work and you have your mom watching your son and Nique is not working and traveling, but you are, and you are providing financially for your son and your mom, and Nique is just living her life with Dwayne and her two new kids, and she only helps you with your son when she has your son. Tell me, would you be okay with it? Would you have something to always argue about too? Oh, okay. I just really think that King just wants his control back. During their relationship, we all saw Nique had the control in the relationship. It was whatever Nique said, that's what it was. And I just feel like the way King handles her now, he finally found his voice. And he just don't want to take none of her shit. Like, let's be honest, he just feels like he has his voice now and he wants to stand up to her. But at what cost? I just feel like it's costing him his son at this point. This is why it's very important for men and women to really heal and take time after a breakup, and not move on so quickly, because within a year of their breakup, King already met Laina, got her pregnant, and they moved in together within a year. That, I'm sure, is a lot on anybody. So definitely take time and heal. There's no need to rush after a breakup. Take your time, or you're going to be looking like King and Chris Sales.
When we had a conversation in person, I even elaborated and told her don't use my name no more in videos. I told her every time we just had a conversation about stuff that y'all really don't know about, but it was just to clear the air up on me and her and about some stuff that we just had on our shoulders too. You know, she told me that she was gonna leave out the country. She was gonna leave out the country, go do what she was gonna go do. So that's why what made me like, okay, I'm gonna just talk to your mama about the situation, because that's who had you wasn't around Kaza. Like, you was not around Kaza at all for me to even talk to you, have a conversation with him. All I know, he was coming to the party. Now, if I would have left Kaiser out the party, I didn't bring Kaiser to the party, if Kaiser didn't make the party or anything, people would have been definitely like on a whole different side. She would have been on a whole different side. But by me, was confirmed and told me that he had an outfit, but then your mama went back out and got him an outfit, but you didn't like the outfit that your mama got, so you went out your way your own time and got him a better outfit, which is cool. But then you made a video at the same time getting the clothes and kind of explaining to people that you didn't know about. You know about the party, you was getting, to me it sounded like you was complaining. Then she ended up
Perfect example of King not being proactive during this situation. Once he found out that Nique knew about the party, because he kept saying, oh, I wasn't communicating with Nique because her mom was the one that had Kaiser. Okay, but now once you found out that Nique knew about the party, why didn't you communicate with her? That's what I'm talking about. You put this on yourself every single time. As co-parents, you guys have to make sure you have a routine. You guys have to talk to each other. Regardless if the child is with either of you or not, at least have conversations with each other and be able to, so you know what's going on with your child. This is why you're so clueless, King. You don't know anything that's going on with your son, unless his grandma tells you. What nonsense is that? You didn't have the baby with the grandma. This is definitely where their ages are showing. So I'm just gonna give them some grace during this time. But both Nique and King, you both need to communicate together. I don't know if you guys need to do a sit down of what it's going to be, but you guys need a solid routine. You guys need a solid schedule. That's the only way that I see this working for you guys. So I was watching Messy Monday and Zoe was like, well, Neek knew what she was doing when she posted that video. She's being messy. She's being messy. And to be honest, Neek is a content creator. So she knows the type of videos that we want to see. She knows the type of titles that we want to see. She needs to make money to take care of her son. So yeah, if she has to stop the middle of her day to do what she needs to do to take her son to Target so that she can make sure he goes to his dad's engagement party, I'm definitely putting that in the video to make my money back. Of course I am. Hello, she's a businesswoman. Don't play with it. And then you made it seem that she posted this video to rain on your parade of your engagement party when you guys posted a video days before she said anything. You guys posted the video first about your engagement party coming up. And then another YouTuber posted it, the entire location and everything of how it looked, which was a hot mess, by the way. They posted that on TikTok before Nique even posted a video about your son. So all this animosity and all this anger, like, oh, you're trying to rain on my parade and you're trying to come down on me for my engagement. It's not even like that, bruh. It's really not like that. You got to stop throwing rocks and hiding your hand. I'm gonna be honest, cousins, I couldn't even finish a lot of the video. King is just very triggering and he pisses me off really, really bad. I just feel like, why didn't Kaiser go home with y'all? He was there for the weekend. Like, King, from Friday, you should have went, got your son. You guys should have got your haircuts on Saturday. You should have made sure your son had his fit the same time you bought yours. Or Laina should have made sure that once she got her girls' fits together, that her stepson had his fit. All right, this is just nonsense. This whole situation is nonsense. Then in the video, you're like, how you couldn't take Kaiser back home and you wanted his grandma to come pick him up because you were so drunk, but you weren't drunk enough to take your girls and your wife home. So that really makes no sense. Like, you took a flight to Thailand after that, but you couldn't take a flight to your son's surgery in Baton Rouge. And I understand Laina was a few days shy of giving birth, but you could have went one day, went to Baton Rouge for your son's surgery and came right back. She wasn't in labor. It would have been fine. It's your priorities. And I think this is really what's triggering to a lot of women, a lot of mothers, is the fact that you're so careless with it. You don't even understand or you don't even see how serious this is. You just think that it's about clothes. And that's a problem. Comment down below, cousins. Do you think Nique was wrong for posting the video in the first place? But to conclude this Ponderosa, guys, cousins, it's just a lot going on with this situation. And I just really hope, again, that this family can come together. Nique, King, Laina, the mamas, everybody, all the kids, they are a village and they need each other. And I just really hope, again, that we don't see any more stuff from them on social media. Like, I am tired. You hearing me? Like, comment, and subscribe, cousins. See ya!